Hello, Kurt Jackson, your Safe Money Man here with today's financial topic for discussion. Hey, have you been told, or do you believe the old adage, the losses in my portfolio are unrealized? So long as I don't sell anything, I haven't lost anything. I'm sure you've heard that before, especially since your portfolio has taken two huge hits since 2000. And that's what your 401k plan provider wants you to believe. It's what your financial advisor, the person that recommended your proper allocation of stocks and bonds to help mitigate your risk, that's what they want you to believe. See, if you believe that, then you don't think you've lost money. Do they treat it the same way when your account's up? Do they tout the unrealized gain you have in your account? Do they say, you don't actually have that gain until you sell? You ever wonder why the gain gets a totally different treatment than the loss? The truth of the matter is, if your account is down, you have a loss. And if your account is up, you have a gain. It doesn't matter if you sell at that time or not. The amount of money in your account is either up or down. See, the unrealized aspect of your gain or loss, it actually refers to the tax treatment. If you had your money in a stock or a mutual fund and you had a 10% gain, if you decided to sell it, you'd pay taxes on that gain. Unless, of course, the money was in a qualified plan like a 401k or an IRA where your taxes are deferred. On the other side of the spectrum, if you sold that at a loss, it would allow you to help offset the taxes on gains on other investments. Either way, what has happened when you sell is that you've realized the tax implications on your investment because you sold it. See, people will come to me to have me evaluate their investment statements, and I'll look at them and I'll analyze them, and as I begin to see gains and losses in their assets, and I'll look at the dollar figure on the statement, and it may say they have $500,000 worth of assets. The statement puts the dollar figures on assets for people to see how much money their assets are worth. The dollar figure tells you how much money you have in the account. Now, sometimes I'll look at their statement, maybe from the previous month, and they might have had 600 grand last month. Okay? And when I ask them how much money they have, they'll tell me, I have 500 grand. And when I point out that they've lost and actually lost 100 grand, they look at me a little conflicted. They know their statement says they lost the money, but they're trained to believe, I haven't sold it yet, so I really haven't lost. How can this be true? They have exactly how much money is represented on their statement. If they needed cash today, they'd have 500 grand. And in the real world, the dollar amount listed on the statement is what they have. And in what other area of finance would they ever look at a statement so specific in totals and not believe it? Instead, they believe their broker who doesn't want to lose the account, and he's perpetuating the lie, telling them, look, you haven't lost because you haven't sold. Now, people they'll want to believe a lie because the truth is too painful to live with. They're in total disbelief of the realities communicated in their statement. The same broker, however, will call them when their assets have grown in value, bragging, see how much money I made you? Don't you want to invest more? When you think about it, if you've received a statement, let's say from your utility company, and it showed a large increase over your previous month, wouldn't you believe that statement? Surely you wouldn't pay the same amount as you did last month. Would you believe what's written in black and white? Now, you might think they made a mistake and called to clarify, yet eventually you're going to come to an understanding with the utility company on the exact amount you owed. Now, how can this double standard be true? It's not. The old saying, I haven't lost until I sell, is actually Wall Street manipulating our thinking into believing we didn't lose anything when we actually did. This lie is spawned from a broken culture bent on deceiving you for their advantage. If I haven't lost until I sold is true, then all the bad mortgages would just be a paper loss, and the black abyss of 2008 would never have happened. The mindset that an actual loss of value in an asset is only a paper loss, that's the way creative accounting gets started. There are no paper losses when it comes to investing. There's only lost money. Sure, you can write off the losses on your taxes, but that's my point exactly. It's a tax reality. For investors, we can't afford to be unrealistic in our outlook and most of all in our beliefs about money. We can't afford to take a soft passing glance at our statements and believe a convenient lie. We have to look hard at our statements. We have to tell ourselves the truth. You haven't lost until you sell and it's only a paper loss is akin to believing Santa really lives. If your broker wants you to keep believing a myth and take you for another ride around the block, I urge you to believe what your statement tells you. If you have 500 grand on your statement, please believe what's written in black and white. You only have 500 grand. The truth is the market goes up and down. Your accounts may very well recover up to their old levels, but until then, you have what you have is a better catchphrase to use. Reality is always a better place to begin when evaluating how to move forward. You can even say that you have lost money in your investments, and if you keep them, they may one day regain in their value, and I'm sure that's what owners of Enron stock said. Don't fall for Wall Street's tricks to deceive you so you'll keep your money with them, 100% at risk, and paying huge fees. If you truly want to be more conservative with your money, There's some excellent financial vehicles that will help you to achieve your financial goals. There are even financial vehicles that can guarantee you will achieve your retirement income goals. If you followed my writings and my videos at all, you'll know that I'm all about keeping your money safe. So I'm offering a no-cost, no-obligation strategy session where you can see for yourself if I have actually earned my title of Your Safe Money Man. Now, at the risk of sounding salesy, if your money's currently at risk in the market and you don't know when the market's going to drop, then you can't afford to wait. So go ahead and pick up the phone and call me, Kurt Jackson, at 816-582-5532 or email Kurt, K-U-R-T, at kjfinancialonline.com. So we can see if what we do fits with what you want to do. And please, please, don't keep your money at risk if you don't have to. Thanks for taking a few minutes to watch our video. If you found value in it, please forward it to your friends and family so we can help get the Safe Money message out. Have a great day and best wishes to you and your money.